Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's versus is Bumbu, the original rum, versus Bumbu XO. Now, if you'd like to see more in-depth reviews on both of these, check out the descriptions below. This is more of a comparison, an A-B versus the two, to kind of give you a quick understanding on what is different between these when you see them on the shelf. Now, both of these are Caribbean-style rums, sugarcane based. Neither of these have an age statement, so it's kind of interesting to call something XO when we really don't know on how old it is. Doing some searching around, we can find out that this tends to be up to 6 years old, and the XO tends to be up to 18 years old on most websites I'm seeing. Some of them are saying 16. Most of them I'm finding, though, consensus says 18. The XO version comes in at 40%, where the original comes in at a 35%, which is only US based. If you're overseas, this is normally 40% from what I'm seeing. Not sure why they chose to do different, but for some reason this one matched better with their taste test, I'm assuming. Now, one other thing to note, the differences are where the Bumbu, the original, tends to be just aged in ex-bourbon. The Bumbu XO actually goes into sherry casks, which, if you've ever had anything in the sherry cask, tends to bring out a whole different set of notes. We're not told how long, we're just told it's done in sherry. I'm assuming that they probably did ex-bourbon and then moved it into sherry. Again, maybe you might find it on their website. I couldn't when I dug around a little bit, but that's my experience. All right, let's get into notes, and then we'll do some tasting. I'll be honest with you, XO was my first introduction to a sipping rum. It really opened up my world quite a bit, and I instantly, it was within the next day or two, I went out and bought the original to really kind of try it out because I fell in love with this one. There we go. Still love the bottle designs on these. Really cool looking bottles. They definitely scream rum. Now, Bumbu also does a cream, which I haven't done a review over yet, but I plan on it because it is super, super good. A little spoiler there. So let's take a look at color differences. You can tell that the original is darker. It's got probably a whole shade darker of that caramelized color. I'm assuming there might be color added to this. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's just the way it's done. Let's go for on the nose. This one, I just love this one so much. You get beautiful, beautiful vanilla and caramelized butterscotch notes. A creaminess to it, like actually now I'm putting my nose on it. Cream soda. It's like a cream soda. Yeah, it's like a vanilla cream soda. I didn't even pick that up in my my initial review over. That's the first time that I've finally put two and two together. You get a beautiful cream soda note on there. Originally in my review, I'd said that it tasted and smelled like Banana Foster's, but now I'm getting cream soda as well, with that banana note still. But you get a cream soda, that vanilla creaminess, and you get a banana like that's been charred a bit, pulled out of there. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Still sweet. It's very pungent in the sweet side of things. Know that going into it. If you're not a big sweet person, this may not be for you. If you're new to rum or like sweet, it's right up your alley. Now this one, you can definitely, there's a big difference in there. See, like, I don't get an alcohol sharpness on this one. This one, I pick it up on the nose. I mean, that one, you get it maybe lightly. But this one, you get the sharpness. But you can definitely tell this is sherry casked for a little bit. You get that dry, like a dried fruit, like a prune or a raisin, date, some kind of fruit like that. You get that kind of raisin date smell, and it's dried. You get that bit of like an oak. You get that bit of oak in there, a little bit of spice. You get vanilla and butterscotch as well. Not quite as much butterscotch as the original, but you still get that little bit of butterscotch in there. It's light. Yeah. And a bit of coffee as well. You get a lightly brewed coffee in there. Yeah, lightly brewed coffee. But you can tell this is sherry. If you've had anything sherried before, I've had the Macallan 12 and sherry version. I've had a couple different whiskeys in sherry barrels, and I always love that note. Yeah. Let's go for taste. Yeah. Now I'm tasting cream soda, like 100%. You still get that banana in there. Now my brain's locked into cream soda. You get a creaminess, that vanilla comes through, bit of butterscotch. You get a little bit of that alcohol sharpness in there, but not anything that's off-putting in my opinion. But that creaminess comes through so well. This is dessert through and through. Like, you can't pass that up. This is dessert, 100%. Yeah. Beautiful, light flavors on that taste. Still very sweet. Don't get me wrong. Comparatively, compared to a lot of other rums, you're going to get a lot of sweet on this one. You may not like that. That may be you. But I have to say that taste-wise, yeah. Okay, I cleaned my palate with some water. Time for the XO. See, I find that the alcohol sharpness comes across a little bit more, a little more straightforward, a little sharper in the XO version compared to the original. But you get that dried fruit on the taste. I'm going to lean more towards. It's definitely either raisins or dates. It's in that wheelhouse of flavors. That sherry cask really adds that dark, rich fruit to it. You get a little bit of butterscotch on the taste. That coffee comes through a lot stronger, in my opinion, on the taste as well. It's got a little spice on the taste. But that dried fruit is coming. I would say the dried fruit is the main attraction here. It comes through. It's loud and proud, and it wants to be known. And that it's because of that sherry cask that is coming through very, very well on this one. It's got a drier finish as well. This one, I drink this, and this is, sweet. It's easy sipper. It's definitely one that is like a dessert. This one is a little, you can definitely tell the age difference. This one is a little more refined in some areas, but a little bit more complex as well. The notes are easy to pull out on this one. This one is a little more difficult. Just because of that age difference, and again, going from I'm assuming just bourbon, ex-bourbon, to ex-bourbon and sherry casks, you do get a flavor difference in there. But I have to say that definitely, if you like the XO, you might like this one if you don't mind sweet. If you like this one, you may like this one if you like to go a little drier, a little more complex. But yeah, there you have it. Bumbu the original versus Bumbu XO. Both of them are pretty solid, and in my area, when it comes to market pricing, normally I can find this between as low as $23, $24 all the way up to about $30, and usually the XO version is anywhere between $30 to $37. I wouldn't overpay for either of these. The tops of mine would be $37 and $30. But yeah, in my opinion, I think these are both great starter rums. Do not overpay for them, though, because I think once you start getting out of those price ranges, there are better options out there. That's my opinion. Take it or leave it. And I will wrap it up there. And as always, hope your last drink of the night is the best one.
You know, and I even like it might